Hi there! For this video, we're going to discuss subtracting decimals. So for subtraction of decimals, the idea is similar to how we add decimals. We simply start by aligning the decimal point of the two numbers, and then we proceed to how we naturally subtract whole numbers. So let us start. If we have 82.27 minus 29.55, we can write this one as 82.27 minus, put the decimal point here to align it, and put the remaining numbers out here. So this is how we set up our subtraction. And again, we put down the decimal out here since we need to align all of these decimal points. So we have 7 minus 5 is 2. 2 minus 5, so we can't do that. We need still to get 1 from there. So this one would become 7. We get 1 again from here. Give us 11 minus 9 is 2. 7 minus 2 is 5. And so this is the answer for this problem. Oops. Let's go on to our next example. If we have 17.67 minus 8.28. So again, we can write this one as 17.67 minus 8.28. So as you can observe, we again aligned the decimal points out here. So we begin subtracting. So 7 minus 8, that cannot be. We still need to carry 1 out here. So become 5. So this one becomes 9. 5 minus 2 is 3. Bring down the decimal point. Now for this one, 17 minus 8, we do not need to carry anymore or get from here, since that would just be the same as 17 minus 8. And so this one is 9. And so that is the answer for this one. So the key thing again to remember here is that we need to align the decimal points, and then we simply subtract the two numbers like how we used to, subtracting whole numbers. Now let's have this one. If we have 35.71 minus 28.9, so we can write this one as 35.71. Align the decimal point out here. Put the numbers. This will be 28.9 minus. And so we have that. Now again, to avoid confusion, we can again put some zeros out here to the numbers without partner. In this case, 1 doesn't have a partner out here, so we put a 0. So we start subtracting. So this is 1 minus 0 is 1. We get 1 from here. Give us 17. 17 minus 9 is 8. Bring down the decimal point. 4 minus 8, we can't do that, so we get 1 from here, so that is 2. So become 1. And so 14 minus 8 is now 6. 2 minus 2 is 0, so this one is our final answer. Now let us have this one. If we have 63.59 minus 27.3. So we can write this one as 63.59 minus, bring down the decimal point, 27.3. So again, since 9 out here doesn't have a partner in the column, we put 0 out here. And so we have 9 minus 0 is 9, 5 minus 3 is 2. There, 2. Bring down the decimal point. 3 minus 7, we still need to get 1 from here. So this will become 5. This will become 13. So 13 minus 7 is 6. And 5 minus 2 is 3. And this one is the answer. So again, the key thing to remember here is that we have the choice to add some zeros like this one. Since we can do that, since it doesn't change the value of the number. Since again, this is simply 0 over 100, so it doesn't really change anything. Oops. So let's have this one. If we have 76.38 minus 29. So this time we have a whole number out here. So we write this as 76.38. Bring down the decimal point. And so how do we convert whole numbers to decimal? The key thing here is just we add a decimal point at the bottom. I mean after the last digit. Since both of these are equal. So we write this as 29. The decimal point out here. And again, we can add some zeros out here. And so we have 8 minus 0 is 8. 3 minus 0 is 3. Bring down the decimal point. 6 minus 9, we need to carry out here. So this one is 16. Minus 9 is 7. And 6 minus 2 is 4. So this one now is our answer. Let's have this one. If we have 85 minus 36.54, again, we can write 85 as 85 with a decimal point in the last one. So this one, we can write this one as 85 with the decimal out there, minus align the decimal and put the remaining numbers, so that is 36 and 54 out there. And so we add some zeros out here. So we've got 0 minus 4. Again, when we encounter this one, what we do is cross this one out. This one becomes 4, this one becomes 9, and this one becomes 10. So wait, let's move this one out here. And this one becomes 10. So 10 minus 4 now is 6. 9 minus 5 is 4. Bring down the decimal point. 4 minus 6, again. Let's use a different color. Let's cross that one out. This one becomes 7. This one becomes 14. So 14 minus 6 is 8. 7 minus 3 is 4. And so this is our answer. Let's have one last example. Let's try 3 numbers this time. If we have 6.23 minus 3.541 minus 1.2. So we can immediately put this all in one like number minus minus like that, but I prefer doing these one at a time to avoid confusion. So first, for this one, we have 6.23 minus 3.541, and adding some zeros out here. And so we have 0 minus 1, can do that. So add this one, this becomes 9. 2 minus 4 again, get here. So 12 minus 4 is 8. And lastly, we have 11 minus 5 is 6. Bring down the decimal point. This one becomes 2. So we bring this one down, and we have 2.689 minus 1.2. So we solve that one out here. So we have 2.689, align the decimal point, and we have 1.2 out here. Putting some zeros. So we can now subtract this one to have 9 minus 0 is 9, 8 minus 0 is 8, 6 minus 2 is 4, bring down the decimal point, 2 minus 1 is 1, and so this one is the final answer. So that is how we subtract decimals. We start off with decimals with same place values, then we encounter some examples wherein we need to add zeros on the end of the last digit. And we also encountered whole numbers wherein we converted whole numbers to decimal to be able to subtract them with other decimal numbers. And so that's basically it. And that is all for this video.